Bueno, vamos a hacer justamente una cobertura exclusiva de la ciudad de Londres para el lanzamiento de Las Crónicas de Narnia y El Viajero del Alba. Vamos a hablar con el príncipe Caspian en persona, Ben Burns, que nos recibió ahí en London, recontra buena onda y relajado. Nos contó algunos detalles divertidos de la nueva película de Las Crónicas de Narnia. Lo vemos en exclusiva. Muy bien, estamos aquí en Londres hablando de la nueva película de Narnia. Ben, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Congratulations for this amazing adventure.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. In which point of the shooting, you got like green screen, huge sets, amazing locations. Which moment did you realize that, wow, this is unbelievable, crazy?
Well, more than once, I gotta tell you, more than once. You know, I read these books 20 years ago. So when I got to Australia, I mean, when you land, I think when the plane lands in Australia, that's the first moment. You think, I'm here for 5 months, we're gonna make this film. And then you go to the studios and you open the hangar doors to the set, and there's these sets which they've spent, you know, weeks and weeks and months building, and these beautiful sort of imageries and caves and caverns and forests and things that you'd only ever conceived in your mind. But I think the moment when I drove up to the peninsula and saw the boat,
because it was real, full-scale boat.
Full scale, 50 feet in the air. We had to climb up a ladder to go on, and we'd only come down for lunch, and then we go back up, and didn't have the sail, but it had everything else. Yeah, that massive dragon's head, and it was just immense. It was a bit like when I first saw the castle in Prince Caspian. When I walked onto that set, I was like, this must have taken years to make, years, like 1,000 people, years. And so that was probably one of the moments. But I got them all the time. You get these rushes of blood to your head from your stomach, like just kind of, just with excitement.
Where is she?
In the mansion.
What mansion?
I'm talking about the sets. Which one you pick, if you can choose one set?
Excluding the boat? Okay. There was a few, but the Dufflepud Island with all the little bushes and hedges and little inroads in the grass, that was pretty cool.
Look! Travelers of Narnia, I am your guide.
You are most beautiful.
If it is a distraction for you, I can change form.
No.
So you got experience for the previous movie. So in this movie, was a special challenge of that, or you're just, I can fight with those swords?
No. I mean, this time I had a lot more time to do it, so I did get a chance to get a lot more skilled with the swords and work with the stunt team. And so when I got on set, it was much easier for me this time. But I had a really good fight in handcuffs, where I was kind of didn't have a sword, so I was kind of like trying to deflect it, and that was really fun.
But everything is choreography. I mean, you need to pre-learn it, of course, all the movements.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and a lot of it ended up on the cutting room floor this time. I mean, hopefully in the extras there'll be a lot more of my fighting, because I worked really hard on it. So hopefully there'll be a lot of that on the DVD. Can't take anything out of Narnia, Edmund.
Says who?
I do.
You also do like quite a few period movies, even the fantasy one like this one, or real, you know, period movies like the 19th century, everything. So it's like you feel like a travel time. How's the special feeling that I got like a period
time
movie?
traveler. I don't know. Maybe I just have one of those. Maybe I have one of those faces. I don't know. They just seem. I mean, it's not that I don't audition for contemporary stuff as well, and you know, I have worked in that kind of. And that kind of stuff as well, but I do tend to, the jobs I tend to get tend to be the fantasy or period. So yeah, we'll have to do. I need to do something with a fast car and a big gun and you know,
bullets. And,
yeah, exactly.
No, but I think it's
coming.
Yeah, no,
it's
but
coming.
It's fun and it's interesting. I enjoy.
It is. I love
movies,
fancy movies. I love trying to be in films that I would go and see. So yeah.
But what's next in your career?
Well, at the moment I'm doing a play which is set during World War I, in early 1900s. And then I did actually have a movie coming out next year set in the 1980s, so that's creeping up.
Closer to this.
Creeping up. And that's a kind of like rock and roll comedy, silly comedy, where I play an Irish wannabe rock star. So we're getting there, we're getting closer. A few years and they'll give me a gun and a fast car.
We are following your career because we enjoy your job, so congratulations for Narnia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man.
Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.